afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Ghosting with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith, also the author of Anya's Ghost Stories Volume 1 and Volume 2, The Return of the Dead, which is the second one. I finally finished writing my second novel. We did only 50 chapters like always. We decided not to put any pictures on it because it's going to take forever. So we're just going to keep it like that. We're also going to put the book cover together, like make it as a book cover of all the pages. So yeah, we already did the photograph of me, like in the front. Well, we can do that, but we did introductions and also my autobiography. There's a picture of me at the end of the page. There's a picture of me on a water taxi, smiling, also doing this, like giving thumbs up. So I hope you guys are ready for the new story. On today's episode, we are doing the story called Something Was Wearing Her Face. This is season 4, episode 73. I hope you guys love it because telling ghost stories on YouTube, which is on live streaming, is my favorite thing to do. Also writing novels. So before we start the ghost stories, Chris and I decided to go back to Kansas City for Halloween. Like a little special, like another ghost hunting. It's pretty much my thing. I mean, come on. Usually I'm brave enough about it, but sometimes I can get pretty much afraid. But as long as my boyfriend Chris is there to protect me no matter what, I'm good. So anyway, also, my birthday's coming up in 3 months. I will be turning 38 on April 23rd of this year. And we're going out to lunch, maybe dinner actually. We're also celebrating my boyfriend's birthday, which is in March, like at the end of March. Also, my boyfriend's little sister, Katrina, she's got 1 more month until the little baby will be born. So my niece, the new baby that's going to be born in February, her name is Elizabeth Margaret Blake. So EMB, those are the initials that I actually put on the sweater for my niece. So when she gets a little bigger, like say kindergarten, I will probably give it to her. If it's too big, she can grow into it. I'll have to like make it maybe longer, including the sleeves, end up longer. So she'll be all right. It's just gonna take a while, but so in 2028, I will be in Paris with my boyfriend and also in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is a country that my father was born in. It's a place of his birth. It's the biggest country of all time. It is right next to Turkey. Just so you all know that I am half Turkish, half Azerbaijanian, because I'm a part of it. I'm also half Russian and European. I'm all of that because I'm a mixed breed. So that is the reason why I am going to Azerbaijan to see my father because I want to, because I miss my father. I miss my entire family who are in Azerbaijan right now. Even if they're not watching this video right now, that is totally okay. So, anyway, my book is almost done, and we're gonna put it together, put the title on it with my name on it, and it's a custom make, so we will make it one of a kind, and then we will publish it, and it's going to be on Amazon. If you guys like Amazon, all you have to do is type my first name and last name, because you see my name all the time, especially on TikTok. So Anya Smith, Anya. That is my first 4 letters of my name. And my last name is actually Smith. I am not flesh and blood related to Michael Smith. No way. He's my stepfather. I haven't seen him since I was a kid. So, since I was like in my mid-teens. I was like 15 when my parents got divorced. So, I kept his last name, but I'm not changing it back to my maiden name, which is my biological father's last name. There's no way I'm doing that. I'm keeping the Smith part, but I will change it again once I am married. So it's a small ceremony, and no, we're not having a big wedding because it's very expensive. So we are actually going to have a small wedding, like small ceremony, and a couple witnesses, probably my mom, Christopher's parents, my friends, including Fearless, who is upstairs right now. He's just got done with his podcast. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for checking out my video. So let's get started on this ghost story. So please sit back, relax, get something to drink, and get under the covers, maybe have some snacks, and let's get started. So please click like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Ghosting with Anya. I will be doing this for the rest of my life until I am extremely old. Like, I don't know, my dad's father and mother, my birth parents, my biological father's parents, they're old. One of them passed away in 2017, I think age of 90 something. I don't know. I never met the guy. So let's get started. Please click like, share, and subscribe, and let's get started on this ghost story. So you have to listen to it very carefully. So let's get started. Something was wearing her face. Season 4, episode 73. Anya first noticed it in the mirror late one night while brushing her teeth. The reflection mimicked her movements, but not perfectly. Its timing was off by a fraction of a second, just enough to feel wrong. When she raised her hand, the reflection hesitated. When she blinked, it blinked again, slower, heavier, like it was learning the mechanics of being her. That would be too weird. I mean, if it was me, it's like my own reflection, like seriously doing the same shit I'm doing, mimicking my movements as I'm brushing my teeth, washing my face, and, trying to get cleaned up, something like that. So let's keep going with this story. Over the following days, the world began responding to her differently. People smiled at her more, conversations felt smoother, strangers commented on how peaceful she seemed. Anya, however, felt hollowed out. She would discover text messages even uh, she didn't remember sending and hear herself quoted saying things she would never say. When she confronted her reflection again, it smiled before she did. I would personally want to know what's going on because of, this weird mirror thing. It's like spirits are freaking mimicking my movements. It's like it knows what my movements are, my, routines. I probably would want to find out what is really happening. Perhaps she's being haunted by the dead, and this shit constantly happens. But me, this is almost based on me. So, my reflection when I look in the mirror every time I brush my teeth, or washing my face, or getting my hair colored, I don't see my reflection like clearly not being its own person. I would never do that. It doesn't do that. It's attached to me. So what? So let's continue on doing the story. One night she woke to the sound of bare feet slapping against tile. The bathroom light was already on steam, fogged the mirror from the inside, and handprints. Her handprints pressed outward against the glass as if someone were trapped behind it. A whisper seeped through the room, soft and grateful. You needed rest. This is too weird, but my reading sometimes can be reading out loud can be a little fucked up, but that's okay. It's because I'm tired and I've been up since like 8 in the morning. So this is the reason why I'm tired, because hey, I crashed around 10:30 last night and I'm still tired. That's just how it is. So let's keep going. By morning, the reflection was gone. The mirror showed only the bathroom behind her. But Anya could feel something walking through her life, wearing her expressions, speaking with her voice, and worst of all, it was doing a better job than she ever had. Okay, that is just fucked up. This is kind of like my story, but hey, that never happened to me. I've never had a problem. I never had an actual freaking reflection taking my job as like a podcaster. I mean, my reflection does not have its own personal reflection. I mean, it's not even human. Come on. I am my own person, okay? I can do whatever I would do. Try to make sure my reflection would never do anything like this. So this is just how it is. Anyway, let's go with the reflection questions, because this is what we do when I am working. Because I'm doing this is to provide for my family. I'm doing this job is to help my family have a roof over their head and a safe place to get some sleep and food on the table and warm clothes to wear. I mean, this is what I am doing. This is part of the job, and I am in love with it. So I am not quitting. Like when I go on vacation, I would probably just take a vacation. I would resume this job once I come back from my vacation. When I'm really old, I'll probably retire. So right now, I choose to do this because I love this job. I love doing ghost stories. I love reading ghost stories to you all. So let's start with the questions. What does the delayed reflection symbolizes? Perhaps maybe it's because delayed as in like it hasn't even started yet. It took a pause. It's like your own reflection is paused. It's like it's waiting for its original owner to do something before it literally mimics their movements. I mean, come on. My reflection would never hesitate because it doesn't move. If it wants to move, I have to move because I'm looking right at the mirror and nothing looks back at me with a weird glare, like an evil eye glare. It doesn't do that because I would never let that happen. I don't have a haunted apartment right now. We'll figure it out if it does. So, why does the replacement improves her life? Maybe it wants her to have a normal life. It wants her to rest. Perhaps she was chosen for this. I don't know. These ghost stories are a part of my book that I've been writing for a while. So it started in November and I finished it this month. It took me like a month or two, but still, I'm working my ass off to get where I want to be. So the replacement improve her life would be like her reflection wants to have its own person. It wants to be its own person. All they have to do is ask, and that person probably would say no. So if it was me right now, I would literally take control of my own life instead of my reflection controlling me. I'm the one who has to control it. It's my job to make sure I didn't do like crazy shit. Make sure I did not hurt myself, like, or separate myself from the reflection. This is so weird. I would never do anything like this. Let's go to number 3. What is lost when something better takes over? I'm thinking your own soul. I think what is lost is your own soul. It's like your own reflection, obviously. It takes over because a spirit is literally taking over if your soul is lost somewhere. You're nothing but a shell. And the spirit takes over your body because it wants to be alive again. It wants to live forever. So once your own soul is gone forever, the spirit of another dead person takes over your current body because it wants to live. It wants to feel the sun on its skin and it wants to like figure it out how to stay alive permanently instead of like going back to the spirit world. This is what it is. All right. How do we measure authenticity? How do we measure it? Somehow we have to investigate this. And also, authenticity is like, I'm not even sure what that word ever meant because I'll have to search it. Like, say, what does authenticity means? I would probably have to figure it out what it means, but perhaps we measure it by like how far can we go, like into a different place or something like that. I mean, how long can you live until your body shuts down? Like, how long can you stay up? Something like that. I probably would want to know. I don't even know what authenticity means at all, because I never heard of that word, like ever. Let's go to number 5. Why do others accept the change so easily? Well, the reason why we accept the change is because, well, things just change very easily. Like the weather changes, we accept it because there's no reason to continue having the same thing. Like you want something new, new adventures, new things. You want to explore a new place, that sort of thing. And you can change like your clothes or whatever, your style, change houses maybe. Spirits can do what they can do because they've got the power. So you can change your identity, you can change your mood, something like that. This is what it is, but it can be changed very easily. You have to take control of yourself, take control of your body. This is what it is. But it happens. Okay, we have 2 more questions left before I sign off. So, what role does exhaustion play in surrender? Well, the exhaustion is like when you are tired from like running so much, tired of doing the same thing, working very hard, like say on your book, or you're doing sports, or like say you are, I don't know, like working in a mine, something like somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and you are exhausted, you surrender to the sleep, you're tired. This is what exhaustion is. I mean, I'm exhausted because I've been up all night, right? And if you're exhausted, go to sleep. If you're tired, you need to rest. You need to let your body charge overnight. You need to figure it out how to stay unexhausted, but you have to let your body rest. I sleep, okay? Chris and I go to bed usually at 11 p.m. and we have to charge our bodies overnight until the next morning. He has to wake up at 7 a.m. because he's got a day job and he does a respite for our friend that lives next door, who is a actual a provider for the person I normally don't like. So if he's exhausted, he needs to get some sleep. I mean, like if you're exercising and you're so exhausted you want to stop and take a break for a while, or for the rest of the day and night or something, and then you do it again in the next morning. Your routines, like you exercise, you do your errands, and literally you go through your job and you're so exhausted and you can't let your body fall asleep because you have like a billion things to do. Moving to another house with a bunch of shit, including exercising and You have to do a lot of things, and that's how you are exhausted, because you have like a billion stuff to do, like doing podcasts, writing books, doing medical stuff, and running errands. You exercise a lot. You have to like make sure you have to like make sure your client has to do the same thing. You work out, you do your day job, like farm stuff too. Like say if you are a farmer, you're exhausted, you need a break, you get lunch, you rest for a little while, then you go back to work, and then when night falls, you stop. You let your body rest until the next morning, or like, you wake up at dawn and do it again. Same thing. It's like a marathon, and you're exhausted, and you can't do it because you have to um, make sure people are not disappointed. So this is what it is. You're exhausted because you have a lot of shit to do. Okay, so one question left before I sign off. Would you try to reclaim yourself? Yes, I would. If I want to claim myself, I would take control of my own body. As I am right now, controlling my own thing, I control what I'm eating and where to go. Control everything. You have to let your body rest. You have to let it control. You have to take control, literally, if you want to. You do not ask permission to claim yourself. You have to do it. You have to take control. Take it. No need to ask for it. Just do it. Go for it. I am already controlling myself, controlling my spendings, controlling when I'm going to bed. I work hard. I, try to make sure I don't end up in a hospital. Like, literally, when I went to Kansas City a couple years ago in 2024, that's like 2 years ago, it was October, and we were there for a couple of days, and we came back. I got sick a week later, and I was in a coma, like for food coma, and I couldn't control it. So I had to figure out a way to control it before things started happening. It happened to me like 3 times. It happened to me several times. Even when I was in high school, I couldn't control it. My doctor told me I should take a better control of it and take a better care of myself. So I've been taking care of myself. That's how I take control of my body. That's how I claim myself. Make sure I'm healthy. Make sure I don't eat anything unhealthy that could put me back in a hospital. This is what I'm doing, controlling my body, myself. I put meds. I make sure I drink healthy drinks like water, tea, and it'll help me control it. My blood sugars, something like that. This is what I'm doing, controlling it. So let me ask you all, people who are watching this episode right now, would you claim yourself? Would you take control of your body? Let me know in the comments below, right here on YouTube, on live streaming. Would you ever take control of it? Let me know. I personally am controlling it because I am trying to. So it is what it is, but you have to take control of it. Don't be afraid. You have to do it. It's easy to control it. So anyway, we are out of time. It's almost 2:00. It is like 1:39 p.m. and my voice is getting scratchy. I need to take a break for a while. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening. We're out of time. So we'll be doing another episode by tomorrow, and we'll be doing the room that Breathes When You Sleep. That is the next episode by tomorrow. So please click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave me a comment on YouTube what you think of the story. Let me know if you have any questions about controlling your own body. Just leave me a comment down below and I will try and give you a good answer about it. So thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing The Room That Breathes When You Sleep. So when I read ghost stories, it's like a portal. I am helping the ghosts find their peace. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Please click like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on TikTok if you like. You can follow me on Instagram. So now let me rest my voice because I feel like I'm sounding like a little froggy that wants to come up the surface and take over. So anyway, have a great day and stay safe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. The Room That Breathes When You Sleep. That is our next episode, which is episode 74. So thank you guys and have a great day. And Halloween is in 9 months. So next we'll be celebrating Valentine's Day. So be prepared and stay safe. Talk to you guys soon. And don't forget to buy my first novel on Amazon, and don't forget to buy my second novel of ghosting, Anya's Ghost Stories Volume 2, The Return of the Dead, on Amazon. So all you have to do is type my first name, Anya Smith, and my last name. So Anya Smith, Anya. That is my first name. That is the first four letters of my name, and Smith, Smith. So you can type it on Amazon search, and you guys can check out my book. So the price is $13.99. It's the same price, and we'll keep you all updated after the book has been put together and published. So have a great day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.